Well, hello there and welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. The safety directions are down below. Don't skip those, all right? Let us pray. I dedicate, or I should say we dedicate ourselves. Come on, join me. We dedicate ourselves and this conversation to generating the energy of peace. Returning all negative energy back to sender, multiplied. And bringing clear our creative potential. And seeing behind what appears to be obstacles, things clearly as they are. I call forth accurate answers, accurate interpretations of those answers, and the wise and skillful application of the guidance we receive here today. All right, fantastic. All right, let's get a spiritual as fuck message and get it popping right away. Let's get it popping. Is it popping in your life? Because it's popping in my life. All right, that is what I know. It is popping. Ancestors, what would you like us to concentrate on today, Creator? I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your grace. Here's the spiritual as fuck message today. Wham! Look at the fucking moon. Just look at that thing. It's lovely as fuck, right? You're welcome. All right, let's get another one. Look at the moon. Okay, we know the moon represents secrets, represents mysteries, dreams. It represents also the mirror reflection, Narnia, okay, and the different portals that can happen with the mirror reflection. Now, hold on, okay, see, these are all mixed around. I find that to be interesting. Okay, bear with me. I don't remember mixing these around quite so extremely like this. So let us observe. Things are mixed up. Maybe in the moon, Narnia, things get mixed up. Okay, in the magic mirror, things can be tricky. This is interesting. As if somebody was in my cards. That's interesting. I usually try to keep them in the same direction. Okay, so it's about looking and seeing as well. It's about looking and seeing, just like the mirror. Okay, give us another one. You are not your situation. One of the keys to becoming spiritual as fuck is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone, even if you're not your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is, and you'll be unfuckwithable. Hint, you'll probably have to do some soul searching. Know thyself. So you see the tricky nature of the mirror, and then the know thyself. You are not your situation. Seeing behind what appears to be obstacles, things clearly as they are. Very interesting. Let's leave those there. That's very interesting. So don't internalize what you're going through is generally what I get out of that. Don't internalize what you're going through. What you're going through is a journey above and beyond you. Okay? And you are something entirely separate from that, or aside from that, or distinct from that. Okay? All right. Thanks for pointing that out, ancestors. Thanks for pointing that out. Thank you, because people do tend to internalize their experiences. Okay? Yeah, especially when it's a toxic thing, or something that's triggering us. Watch out for those triggers. All right, we'll put it all together, ancestors, would you, Creator? Here's the deal, priesthood. Here's the deal. Speaking of triggers, I get the sensation of instant gratification here with the Dangalang slanging energy, Knight of Wands energy, going after what you passionately want as well, turning that energy instead of, pursuing instant gratification, pursue actual satisfaction with that energy. instead of the instant gratification, which is like a flash in the pan. It doesn't last long, and then boom, you back hungry again 10 minutes from now. Actually pursue nourishing and nurturing your appetite and satisfying it rather than gratifying it. Okay, all right. Go deeper. Destiny. You see what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Hello? Get what you actually want instead of a substitute. Okay, all right. Yeah, look. That's what you need to use your action guy energy to do. Yeah, make careful emotional decisions instead. Absolutely. Fortune favors the brave is what I hear. Absolutely. Fortune favors the brave. Now, action guy, King of Wands energy is definitely brave guy energy. That's brave guy energy right there. Not foolish, not young and foolish, but you can take some of this energy, from that youthful youngness and actually, king the shit, king size it and do something meaningful here with the careful emotional decisions, be more strategic in how you handle your emotions around getting what you want. Yeah, here we go. The mercy and grace of safe passage. Exactly. That's what we want. Facts. That's what we want. Yes, you got to see the matrix code past the illusion. Sure. Go on. Cut some shit out before it becomes a problem. Go for what you actually want. I know that is right. Okay. We're sliding down to a different floor now. Okay, let's go a little further before I say anything. Somebody's in their feelings. So this is about emotional management. Managing please forgive me. I can't stand when people cough on the mic, okay? Please forgive me for that. Yeah. So here's see the King of Cups energy as an energy, right? Along the lines of what the Creator meant for him to represent. I get the sensation of a mature individual handling their emotions in a mature way. But here with the Magician card, okay, if we're on the toxic floor, this turns the King of Cups into somebody who's in his feelings, quite possibly, since we're all emotional over here. Quite possibly he's in his feelings trying to be manipulative or trying to manipulate with his emotions. Excuse me. And in this case, if it's toxic, we're holding back emotionally here. Okay? We're holding back. And instead of, being strategic in a healthy way, we're being manipulative on the toxic floor. Now, on the healthy floor, the King of Cups is managing his emotions like a champ. Okay? He's managing the shit like a champ, and he is using the water to alchemize and transform the situation, because here we're at the watery crossroads. Okay? And also here, major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So we're changing the fortune of the situation with our emotions. I'm going to need more info on this because I see that there's a forced sacrifice. I get the sensation that no matter what action somebody takes, they can't stop. Well, first of all, they're trying to get over on the toxic floor. They're trying to get over. possibly trying to make you have a forced sacrifice, and that is what they passionately want. They passionately want you to be stuck and in a hangman position. You know what I'm saying? However, they are going to end up, hanging themselves with the rope they was going to hang you with. They're going to end up hanging themselves. That's on the toxic floor where people are coming for you. Priesthood, okay? If this is just about you, this is actions you have to take. You have to take these actions, okay? And you are going to get the mercy and grace of safe passage. But you must take action because, you can't keep up this pace. This is just too much shit. You dig what I'm saying? So, get off on your floor. But here, the star is in sight. That's facts. No one can change your destiny. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are not your situation. Okay, so if somebody is coming for you, or people tend to come for you, or people are coming for the children of God, they're in Narnia. Okay, they don't know how to look at the moon properly. You feel me? And so, it's reflecting back to them the things in their imagination. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get the sensation of projecting. When people project shit onto you because they're up to no good, and then they say you're up to no good type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the mirror gets tricky, right? So let's break it on down. Ancestors, can you pull this together? What are we talking about here? Yes, we're talking about cutting the head off of corruption. We're talking about clear perception. Yeah, we need clear perception around here. Clear sight of what? The star. The road. That's what we need. We need a clear road. That's what's happening here. Okay? Yeah, look. The cosmic cops. Yeah. That's right. There's a roadblock. There's a checkpoint that was set up by the Queen of Swords. There's a checkpoint so people can't get in the way of the star. You see what I'm saying? Okay, go on. Yeah, she said, I'm moving. I'm out of here. That's what the Queen of Swords says. Here, Cosmic UPS, they do shipping. Okay, this is travel. This is movement. This is also a message. Okay, so she could be sending a message. So you might be sending a message. You might receive a message that changes everything. That clears the road. It could be a legal matter, since we have the cosmic cops, or it could be simply a matter of boundaries, boundary setting, or something of yours that cannot be touched. Something of yours that cannot be touched. Yes. Here. The sanctuary. There's a roadblock in the sanctuary. Somebody set up a checkpoint. Oh, yeah. We checking IDs. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're checking IDs, and that sends a big message, and then that spins the wheel a bit. That spins the wheel. Right, because we can see root causes clearly. I'm sorry, no. We have clear perception. And right here, we're paying attention in the Cosmic Cops card. We're watching very closely in the Cosmic Cops card. We're paying attention. We are containing internal and external pressure. We are managing the situation, is what the Cosmic Cops do. Okay? And the Cosmic Cops' general idea is, don't let me find out. Okay? The Queen of Swords card is about, I'm not having it. Okay, so those are the, two bottom lines of those cards. And then, of course, the star is in sight. Destiny. The road is clear. Destiny is unfolding. And then, of course, we have another reference to destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Karma. Okay? So I get the sensation that the children of God are like, no, you're not changing my destiny and you're not changing my karma. My karma is clear. Okay? My karma is safe. My karma is well. Hello? No weapon formed against me shall prosper. I feel that there's some sort of message that you either receive to that degree or that you are giving out to that degree. to that tune, and it's around the sanctuary. All right. Let's go further. I see. Cutting out some shit before. Because, okay, so before we get confused about this, says the children of God, before there's any confusion, all right, about how we're doing it here, about my destiny, says the children of God, confusion. Okay, before there's any confusion, let me send a message. Or somebody is sending you a message. Before there's any confusion, you know, like the ancestors are sending you a message, or something comes to you by way of the ancestral, you know, support, or by divine blessing, you know, grace and mercy is safe passage. Something comes to you to say you are safe, child of God. You are well. You know, like something. It could be both. You know, I don't know. Get off on your floor. Bursting free of limiting beliefs. Let's not be confused. Let's burst free of limiting beliefs. Let's see things clearly and let's pay attention. Okay? Big impactful message. Sanctuary. Holy ground. Safe space. Right. Let's change any misconceptions to the contrary. All right, look like here. Bursting free of limiting beliefs here. Surrendering to the superior power of the spirit. Major arcana. Major things going on. Okay, major things going on. We have the hermit. This is the moment before revelation, they say. Before something is revealed. Okay, and then boom, pow. Bursting free of all limiting beliefs. Right? And then the child of God is steady. This is steady energy. Stable boundary. You know what I mean? So it's like somebody else might be, you know, all wiggling around in their brain or in their situation or whatever. And the child of God is absolutely steady and stable and sturdy. Looking and watching and looking dead at somebody on whatever level. Like, right. I get the sensation of somebody slamming into a wall. You know, like you know how birds fly into the window because the window is so clear, and then they'll fly right into the shit. That's the sensation that I'm getting. Some shit is so clear, and somebody just slam right into it. They think they could just fly and keep on flying. No. Boundary. And then they just slide down the glass. You know what I'm saying? They just slide. Right. You know, that's what I get here. Unmoved. Okay, that adds up to unmoved. Strength. Cosmic cops. Boundary. And this is flanking the sanctuary, where we are resting peacefully. This is Cosmic General Hospital, where we are healing. We are in reciprocal relationship with the physical world and the spirit world. All right. Okay. Let's move over here to the central axis. What's going on there? What's going on there? Maybe somebody wants something of yours because here we're hot and heavy. Okay. And we're handsy. We're real handsy in this card. Okay. And so instant gratification energy. You know what I mean? So this is how you have to be within as well. Because we cutting out some shit before it becomes a problem. This is how you have to be within. You got to be sturdy and stable and clear. Focus, eyes on the prize. And change your destiny. Move yourself from one dimension to another. Healing yourself. Bursting free of your limiting beliefs. I get a boundary here so you don't slide back into the way you used to believe. You know, just like, nah, I'm putting the fence here and I'm never going back to that other way of believing. That confused way of believing. That way that it was becoming a problem. Okay, so boom, you know, inside, outside, get off on your floor. Here, action guy, what's he telling us? What's up, action guy? What are you saying? Action guy says, oh, somebody burnt the bridge with their actions, with their handsy actions. Hasty, handsy, greedy, lusty, instant gratification, sticky fingers. Okay, that's what we got there. We got sticky fingers. So whoever's action, oh, look who fingers is trying to touch the Empress. Yes, somebody's actions burnt the bridge with the Empress. Yeah, yes. Why? Handsy, sticky fingers. Instant gratification, trying to have things they ain't got no business having. Taking liberties or trying to harm the Empress. Let's go further and see what we're talking about. Look, burnt the bridge here with the pet whale. Oh, you've been caught, action guy. You've been caught trying to get over, trying to steal the pet whale. Okay, because the mercy and grace of safe passage, when it's toxic, somebody's trying to get over. They're trying to get the mercy and grace of safe passage, and they haven't earned it. They don't have no ticket to the ferry. They're trying to stow away and sneak on to the ferry and get a free ride on the ferry and a free ride on the pet whale. Yeah. Yes. So I'm getting stealing out of that. Stealing passage, stealing, away, stealing safety, security, stealing something. This is the world womb. This is heavy mother energy. Heavy mother energy, as well as the Empress's mother energy. Maybe stealing from the mother. Okay? Absolutely. Stealing from the mother. Stealing from the Empress, stealing the Empress's safe haven. Okay, hang on a second. All right, sorry about that. That was an important call. I had to take it. I had to take that call. So anyhow, stealing things. All right, so boom. Master of the head here. Profound mastery of the self. I get the sensation that somebody tried to steal from you quietly, like they tried to sneak on to the ferry and steal from you quietly. They thought you wasn't gonna know because you a cupcake or whatever. You real nice, you sweet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't think that you would know, that you would get it, that you would understand that you have been stolen from, is the sensation that I'm getting. Or they thought that you would be more compliant or pliable to their handsy instant gratification wishes or whatever, Okay, yeah, yes, you see? Yes. Mutually beneficial conversation for sacrifice. They didn't know you would tell somebody. They didn't know you would say a thing. They didn't know somebody, you knew something that they wasn't ready for you to know. They didn't think you would know to talk to somebody or something like that. Get off on your floor. Oh, look, yes, right. Mother of storms. Put some respect on my name. The lightning that struck the tower, sudden change, sudden gain in the marketplace. Here we have the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody stole your money. Somebody stole your safe haven. Somebody tried to steal your mind, steal your point of view, or steal your self-esteem. Get off on your floor, or maybe all of the above. They tried to make you stuck. They tried to make you miss the ferry. And you was like, no, I'm not missing the ferry. I'm not going to miss the ferry. Not at all. And that's why I guess a checkpoint had to be set up. Okay, or some shit. Okay. Absolutely. You might have came through with the spiritual motorcade, and was like, okay, the president's coming through kind of shit. Like, no, we're getting to the ferry. No, that's going to happen. We are getting to the ferry. Okay, so that's the sensation that I'm getting. Put some respect on my name. See, so you see what I'm saying? Because it's like the rope, they was trying to tie you up and like a kidnapping kind of thing. Not, I mean, hopefully not literally. I mean, if you're listening to this, chances are you haven't been kidnapped. Or else you're being kidnapped and you have a state-of-the-art Wi-Fi connection. Okay, so, it's not all bad, So you see what I'm saying? Either way, somebody expected to be able to trap you here in the hangman position. They expected to be able to trap you, steal from you, steal you. Okay? They wanted to steal you, quite possibly. Okay? And you knew exactly who the hell you were. Master of the head. Profound realization of self. You know who you are. You know what belongs to you. You know what I'm saying? They tried to steal your money. Sudden gain in the marketplace. Respect for women's affairs as well. For those of us who are on the gender floor. On the, what do you call it? The binary floor. Okay? If you're anything like me, you be on the binary floor. Okay? Absolutely. So yeah, maybe this is it's a binary thing. This is all interesting and very intriguing. But they're not letting me deep down into the subterranean layers of this thing. They're keeping me up on the surface floors. Because maybe it's plain and simple. I mean, we do have the Queen of Swords here. We do have the Queen of Swords here. Let's go into the last pillar and see what happens. Because you are not your situation. That makes me feel like they tried to harm your self-image. Okay, because look at the moon, right? That's the mirror card. And you are not your situation. So, how you think of yourself. I get the sensation they wanted to stop you from caring about yourself or stop you from looking at yourself as a thing of beauty or as a divine child or, profound realization of self. This is the Hierophant card in my deck, Major Arcana. You dig what I'm saying? So also the Hangman card, Major Arcana. I get the sensation they tried to isolate you. To try to, make you feel alone. I'm going to go ahead and guess. To make you feel alone. But they didn't know that you like to be alone. Children of God, you actually enjoy your time alone. Hello? Absolutely. Profound realization of self. Like, yeah, I like myself. I don't mind my own company. So this is somebody who doesn't like their own company. I see. Yeah. But at the same time, they know they fucked up because burnt bridges. Oh, they wanted to steal your resources because this is the end of resources. They wanted to end your resources because right here in this Empress card, Oshun, it represents the physical representation of God's love. You see what I'm saying? So they wanted you to feel unloved, right? Because you don't have any resources, right? But this person is instant gratification guy, So I mean, or whatever. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a guy, but if you're on the binary floor, it's a guy, right? So, right. And also confident that you were loved by God. They didn't want you to be confident that you were loved by God. So what they tried to do is take your blessings, is the sensation that I get, take the physical representations of God's love away from you so that you would think you were your situation. So that you would identify with your situation instead of with the spirit. Right? So here we're putting some respect on the Empress's name because, right, I'm confident that God loves me. The rest is gravy. The rest is gravy. You know what I mean? But you can't sit down and eat a plate full of gravy. Right? So they just found out that, you're into the meat and potatoes. You don't have to have the gravy. You know what I'm saying? You don't need the gravy. You can make some gravy where there wasn't no gravy. Hello? Anybody? Right. That's mother energy. Absolutely. Because you know how many people have mothers who make gravy where there ain't no gravy. Oh, hello? Come on. My mother used to throw down with the gravy where there ain't no gravy. Okay, I promise you that. So you see what I'm saying? So it's because they are attached. Their self-image is attached to their situation. They think they are their situation. They are attached to the physical items. You know, if they don't have resources, they feel bad. You know, they feel like they ain't shit. And that's what, and so they had to, you know, they had to work with their own lens when they was coming against the children of God. They had to work within their own lens. I'm not shit if I don't have these resources, so I'm going to take her resources or the children of God's resources so they can feel like they ain't shit. You see what I'm saying? And it don't even work like that. Profound realization of self, mastery of self. You're bigger than that. Hello? You know where your self confidence comes from. It comes from God's love. Put some respect on my name. It comes from the forces of nature. You dig what I'm saying? That's interesting. So I get that you're creating resources here with this mutually beneficial conversation. You know, I get the sensation that you have insights that they didn't anticipate. You know, they anticipated that these actions would not be able to be interpreted for what that they are. Queen of Swords, cosmic cops, watching, paying attention, right? And Queen of Swords cutting the head off of corruption, not having it. Clear perception. I'm looking dead at you. I know exactly what your actions mean. It means you're handsy. You're frantic. You're frantic, trying to have an effect. Because their resources are burnt to the ground. That's really what it is. They're trying to destroy your resources, and then they're destroying their own resources, trying to destroy your resources. Because you can get more physical things. You can get more physical items. But what are they burning down? They're burning down God's love. See what I'm saying? She's confident that she is loved by God. And that's where her wealth comes from. You see what I'm saying? That's where her pet whale comes from. That's where her self-mastery comes from. That's where her ticket on the ferry comes from. That's where the forces of nature support her. That's where the medicine comes from. You dig what I'm saying? And it's quite bigger than her personal will, because here in the Hanged Man card, it's the zombie card. And what's happening in the zombie card is that the zombie is sacrificing. She's sacrificing her free will. Right? It's to make sacred. Okay? It's to make sacred. So her will is becoming sacred. It's God's will, not mine. That is what the Empress knows. That is what the child of God knows. It's your will, not mine. See? So frantic guy, he don't know how to operate like that. See what I'm saying? Trying to exert his will all the time. He don't know how to sacrifice the will because he's frantic. Trying to have an effect. Trying to get the resource. Trying to take somebody else's resource. Trying to steal. Trying to do this. Trying to kidnap. Trying to bind. Trying to, keep you stuck. Block your way. Frantic. Like that. That's the energy for me right now. That's the energy. Okay? And it's creating static. Right? Because this is the mother of storms. It's creating a lightning storm. Yeah. And the mother of storms has something for that static right there. She got something for that. To stimulate growth and development. So you see what I'm saying? Like you're creating resources out of the static. Is the sensation that I'm getting. Because it's bigger than you. You are not your situation. For sacrifice. So even when it's out of your hands, children of God, still you are supported. Even when it's out of your hands. But this person is not supported because they did not give that kind of confidence. They did not do what they had to do because they're busy here. They're stuck. They tried to stick you. They tried to block you. They stuck themselves and they blocked themselves. with this frantic instant gratification energy, right? Because to get to this level of confidence, you have to be committed. You got to be committed. You can't do that quickly. Can't do that quickly. It takes time, takes years to get to that place. You dig what I'm saying? So you spent your years doing that. And they spent their years burning bridges. So there you go. Now you have no resources because you burnt bridges. You burnt the bridge to God. You burnt the bridge to the Empress. You burnt the bridge to the children of God. Gave up your status as a child of God. So now you're stuck. Right. 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 Stuck behind this barrier right here. On the other side where the cosmic cops is keeping a close watch. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go down the final pillar, shall we? Because I see some possible manipulation here. Okay. So that's another thing, you know, in terms of if it's internal and we're just talking about ourselves, here's what is the kernel. Here's the seed that needs to grow within us. You know, the confidence, the self-mastery, the force of natureness that we are, you know, and the sudden stimulation that takes place when that lightning hits the soil and stimulates the growth. You know, from death comes new life, new growth. You dig what I'm saying? So I get the sensation of actions need to be taken quickly. Actions need to be taken quickly to get to safety when it comes to our own behavior, when it comes to our own behavior toward ourselves. You know what I mean? Like we need to be in the safe haven and not burn down the safe haven, which I don't suspect that we will. It's simply all aboard. That's it. When they say all aboard, they mean hurry your ass up and get aboard. That's what all aboard means, right? Because, I mean, how do we feel when we hear that? You know, like all aboard? That means hurry the fuck up. The train is pulling out of the station, right? It doesn't mean anything bad. It doesn't mean you're bad. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean any of that. It means the train's about to leave. Let's move it along. Let's chop on this. So whatever it is that you already know, children of God, different people have, you know, different things they need to be all aboard and about. It's time. That's it. It's time to go after what you passionately want. It's time to get yourself ready. Let's go. All aboard. Board the vessel. We about to pull out the station. We about to pull out of the dock. Okay? So forced sacrifice. This is a must. It's bigger than you. It's time to go. That's what that means. It's time to go. That's what time it is. It's not bad. It's time to go. You don't want to miss it. End of resources. You don't want to miss it. Okay? So if it's internal, you know, then that's it. Just start doing that. That's it. It's not a criticism. It's not a criticism. It's just time to start doing that. Time to start moving forward. Okay? Fantastic. Here we go. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, exactly. Final judgment. Careful emotional decisions. If we move along now and start moving in that direction that we have to move in, then all is well. You know, you'll be all aboard and everything will be fine. You know what I'm saying? Just get to moving in that direction. If this is somebody coming for the children of God, they're about to be under judgment because the cycle is closing, you know, all aboard, bang, you know, it's about to go down, you know, they're about to lock up the doors, you know, that's it. About to lock up the doors. You know, the cycle is going to close. We're going to have an expanded awareness of how we do it here, right? We're about to follow some protocols is the sensation that I get, right? Because that's what happens when you're all aboarding. You're following protocols. Also, major arcana, the world card. Okay, cycles are closing. Okay, I get a bon voyage Okay, because you know how celebratory everyone is when it's bon voyage, you know, everybody's like, yeah, all right, see you later, bye, oh my God, you know, like that. So I'm getting that. And then, you know, here's the procession, you know, of the parade of the Mardi Gras, you know, going by. And this is supposed to be a float that the ancestors are on, you know, just riding down the road, you know, looking at everybody. And everybody's like, you know, with the hands. Can you see the hands down yonder here? Okay. See the hands. Okay. Yeah. You know, and they're like, okay, see ya. Bye. Bye. You know, like that. Okay. So, careful emotional decisions. I get, let's chop chop. You know, this is it. This is what we came to do. And then with this, you know, careful emotional decision making, the reason why you're starting to, they're telling you to start moving along now, because get your baggage checked in, you know, get into your little suite or get into your chair, you know, get your little snacks together, you know, get yourself situated is the sensation that I get. I get a situated here. Okay. Get yourself situated for the travel, you know, for the voyage. Okay. Let's go further. Okay, if it's the people coming for the children of God, careful emotional decision making, final judgment, the case is closed. Yeah, so I get they're under judgment. Like they had the time, you know, all aboard. You have this amount of time. You got precious seconds to get your shit back together correctly and get back into right relationship with the children of God. You have seconds to where this door is locked, closed, and we're not turning back, because it's final judgment. It's final. You see what I'm saying? And if this door closed and you're not back in right relationship, you didn't make careful emotional decisions, you're under judgment. And then that will be their voyage. Hey, look at here. Ogooning. Hard ogooning right here. Why? Manipulation. You tried to make war. The ancestors saw that. You tried to hurt the children of God. You tried to steal from them. You tried to block them from catching the ferry. You tried to poach the pet whale. You tried to steal. You was being disrespectful. Put some respect on my name. You was being disrespectful to the Empress energy, to the office of the Empress. You was being disrespectful. Final judgment. Get your shit back ready, or I should say get your shit back together in right relationship. Precious seconds. This is the final countdown. All right? Yeah. I think that's what this is going to be called. This is the final countdown right here, because this about to be locked up and closed forevermore. Okay? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, they tried to, the people coming for the children of God, they tried to destroy your confidence in yourself. Yeah, and that's how we have an expanded awareness. You see, the ancestors, expanded awareness. Down here, tried to make war. Queen of Wands energy. Or maybe there was a Queen of Wands trying to make war. Or maybe somebody was using a Queen of Wands to make war with you, and or they was trying to make war with the Queen of Wands in you. They was trying to take away what you want, or your ability to get what you want. Yeah, they was mad at it. They was scheming on it. Go on. Look. Trying to make war with heir to the throne. Heir to the throne. They was trying to steal the staff of your destiny. They was trying to change your destiny. Destiny card, major arcana. They was trying to change your destiny. They was trying to control you. Okay? They was trying to control you. Absolutely. They was trying to stop you from getting what you want. What did you want? Clear road. Clear road. Destiny. Destiny. Because they was in their feelings. Because they can't manage their emotional energy. So they tried to be manipulative instead. Trying to control you. Trying to block you from being independent. Trying to block you from a clear path from doing what you and only you can do. Like this sword. This is the staff of your destiny. Only you can pull that sword out of the rock. They don't like it. They don't like that you can pull that sword out of the rock. They don't like what that means. Okay? They don't like what that means. They don't think you deserve it. As if these people are qualified to know what you deserve. Because really what's happening? Projection. Remember I talked about projection at the beginning? They're projecting. They want you to feel unworthy. Why? Because they are unworthy and they know it. And they know it. Tried to make you feel unworthy by taking away all of your resources. But that's not where your confidence comes from. It doesn't come from material things. You can make new material things. Okay, ancestors, this person who's coming for or these people who's coming for the children of God, and so, see, because check it out. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. I find that riveting. Why? Because handsy, sticky fingers. Sticky. I get the sensation that you are independent. You are confident. You know what I'm saying? Like you share similar traits with this person on some scale. And I get the sensation that they felt like that means we're a match. But you're not really a match, right? Because you're the Empress. You're in the Empress energy. Okay? Children of God. We're not on the binary floor. Okay? Children of God. You are in the Empress energy in terms of confident that you are loved by God. Rooted in your love for God and God's love for you. Okay? Somehow these people, there's some sort of common denominator. You are like each other on some level. But this person is hasty Knight of Wands energy. You dig what I'm saying? They tried to beef themselves up. You see what I'm saying? They tried to beef themselves up. They are barely achieving King of Wands energy. They are barely achieving that. Meanwhile, children of God are all the way at the empire status. All the way on the empire level. So it's like, yeah, no, we're not the same. We're not counterparts. You dig what I'm saying? So for those of you who have a counterpart, I'm not talking about your counterpart. This is not a counterpart thing. I get the sensation that this is a situation where somebody think they're your counterpart. Or they want to operate on that level, or that's what's driving them. You know what I mean? And you're like, nah, you're not on my level. And now they're feeling some kind of way. They're able to manifest this. They're able to achieve King of Cups status, you know, in terms of being all in their feelings, like, you know, king size in their feelings, king size, super size in their feelings, right? All this good energy got you all in your feelings, you know, like that. You dig what I'm saying? Like they achieving that. They way in their feelings so hard that here we have the tricky trickster, the magician energy. You know, trying to be tricky with the war energy. Like, oh, okay, if I can't have you, nobody can. Or if I can't have you, I'm going to hurt you. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know how, like, if you're from the hood, back in the day, I'm hoping they don't still do this, but back in the day, a dude would say something to you, and let's say you didn't hear him, you know, because these motherfuckers be like all with the, you know, insecurities and shit. They be talking all low and whatnot. Anyhow, you walk past them and they say something to you, you don't say nothing back. And they're like, well, fuck you then. You ugly anyway, you know, and 30 seconds ago, they was ready to make you their baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, really? Oh, that's what we're doing? We're doing that, kind of thing. So that's the sensation that I get. Like somebody, like, you're like, nah, you're not on my level, and now they're mad at you. Now they're mad. You dig what I'm saying? They're mad. They gotta hurt you. You think you all that. That's the sensation that I'm getting. You think you all that, when 10 minutes ago they thought you was all that too. Right? When they had decided y'all could be counterparts together because, y'all got similarities, Right. Nah, we not similar enough. Hello? Facts. All right. So that's the sensation, because they want to stop you from being yourself. They want to stop you from doing you. And they want to come and get what's yours and be in control of it, so that they can, I guess, leverage whatever they want to make an exchange. Like, give me what I want and I'll give you what you want. Like a transaction. Like they want to do a transaction. Because look, dangalang slanging energy. You feel me? Okay. So why is this person, people, so attached to the children of God? Why are they so attached and hot and heavy for what the children of God have? Why don't they just go get their own instead of stealing from the children of God? Well, this is why right here. Oh, it's too much work. It's too much work. It's too hard. Yeah. Yeah, it's too hard. They don't want to work that hard. Yeah. Because like I said, it takes years and you got to commit. Right? So, yeah, the Knight of Wands, he's not big on commitment. He's not a big commitment guy. All right. Okay, go deeper. What seem to be this? So they rather steal from the children of God because they don't want to have to do too much work. That's cotton picking in the slavery heat, they say. All right. Oh, then they got to be faithful too? Oh, no. See, I said not big on commitment. Didn't I say that? Right. Right. This is the wife, Empress card. She's faithful. Right? She's about love and purity. They don't want to have to do all that. Love and purity. Nah, that's too much work. That's way too much work. You do it. Children of God. You do the purity thing and you be faithful, and then whatever the fruits are that come from your work, I'll just come and steal your fruit. That's how they feel about it. I'll just come and steal your fruit. Or come and steal you, and then you could just be fruitful and I'll just be around to eat all the fruit, like that. Yeah, because remember they tried to keep you stuck? That's why. Because you bring fruit, you bring good blessings, so that, you make people look good type shit, so they'll just take that, instead of actually going and making themselves look good. Oh, look, wealth. You be hitting nails on heads. You be reaching targets. You be reaching goals and shit. Yeah. You got clear sight. You got direction. You got good ideas. Yeah. It's long-term abundance with you. You stay around and just good luck comes. Beautiful things happen. That's the Ten of Pentacles energy right there. That's long-term wealth, long-term benefit, also family money. Maybe your presence legitimizes some sort of asset, some sort of abundance. Your presence legitimizes it on some scale. You know what I mean? Makes it look good, makes it look official. Or it's just the abundance of your presence, because you bring these blessings. Yeah, you be reaching goals and you get grace, like the mercy and grace of safe passage. If they get on your boat, they'll be safe. Their boat won't sink if they get on your boat. You see what I'm saying? But if they have to get on the boat by themselves, then you don't know what. It's going to be the Titanic and the Titan and everything else. If they get on the boat by themselves, they don't know what's going to happen. But if you stay around, they feel blessed. They feel like you their lucky charm on some scale. Okay, great. What this got to do with the children of God? What this has to do with the children of God? Like, what's this got to do with us? Oh, yeah, well, yeah. We got the good shit here with the Ace of Cups energy. We got the good energy. Mm-hmm. We got the good energy. And we getting the downloads as well. We get the downloads, so they want to get our downloads too, you know? Reaching goals, hitting targets. Absolutely. Long-term success. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Oh, look. Good energy. Lover's card. Ace of Cups, Lover's card. Major Arcana. That is the highest version of relationship. You know, it's a safe relationship. It's a safe space. You make these people feel safe, children of God. You make them feel loved. You are the resource and the physical item that makes them feel loved, that gives them some sort of self-esteem. You make them feel better about themselves just by being in your presence. So that's why they don't want your presence to go away. But they fucking up the presence. They fucking it all the way up. Because look at the burnt bridge. Look, child of God, what I said. Okay, they stand real close to you. Here come this sunlight. Here we are basking in God's grace. You see what I'm saying? They stand close to you. They bound to get some God's grace on them. Even if God is not even aiming at them, they going to automatically get a little bit of God's grace on them. See what I'm saying? They want your juice. They want the child of God juice. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? And what I mean by that is there's something you can do about them getting the grace of God juice. Because look, it's all aboard. It's the cycle is closing. Final judgment. We saw you fucking with the children of God. We saw you trying to hurt the children of God and stop the children of God and manipulate the children of God so that they didn't get what they want and what they are entitled to, heir to the throne. Doing what you and only you can do. Clear road, guided by the Spirit. Do what thou wilt. They didn't want you to do what you want to do. They want to do what they want to do with you. Do you feel me? They saw that. And it's because all of this God juice on you. Yeah. But there's a checkpoint. There's a boundary. Cosmic Cops. Queen of Swords. Protecting destiny. The sanctuary. It's bigger than you. For a sacrifice. It's bigger than you. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if your efforts, children of God, are insufficient. God will do it. Do you feel me? God will do it. And God is doing it. So people need to burst free of their limiting beliefs. And we're going to heal this confusion right here. A message will be sent or received or both. So that everybody's clear on the fact that no weapon formed against the children of God shall prosper. And this energy will be transformed into the children of God going after what they want most. Amen. All right. So on that note, I hope that you got some good juice out of that. If you need a personal, get in contact with me. For more deep ass readings, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom over at Amazon. Make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, party people, behind the black veil.